Good morning, friends. Welcome. I'm in Sanford, Florida today, and I'm on day 2 of the Vantasy/Honda tour of the Southeast United States. And stop number 2 today was given to me by my friend Kitty. Kitty, where are we at today?
We are at our label manufacturing facility. We produce blank laser and inkjet labels and sell them on the web.
Awesome.
We do a lot of custom printing at this building. We're one of the biggest label producing companies actually on the web. So
you're saying I'm going to get to see how you make these things today?
Yeah, I'll show you how a label is made, what
Awesome.
it takes to build it.
This is cool. All right, well, let's go check it out.
Let's go. We've had this building since 2012. We took a year to revamp the space. It's the only new addition to the building where we knocked it down and we rebuilt it. The first people that were in here were Rush-Hampton Industries. They used to produce filtration systems back in the day in like '82. And after they went under, then Space and Aeronautics Corporation. So Oric vacuum cleaner filters were actually produced in this building. That was the guys that actually produced it back then. So I have a director of logistics in the facilities. I manage the actual phase of building this building when we revamp this space. All the modifications that we do in the company, any type of efficiency type things, all of our locations across the United States, I phase in all the construction projects for those. So it's putting equipment in, laying out the space, giving it to the architects. So I'm kind of like the jack of all trades. I've worked in every area of the company. I've done just about everything here. So for me, it's been quite a ride, let's say, the past 19 years, So right now I'm in the phase of just revamping space, adding equipment and those types of things is where I'm at now.
Well, show us around. Let's see what it's like here.
Customer lounge over here. So this is where we have lots of customers that come in. They come in to do proofing for printed work and those types of things. So they'll come in here and sit down, and some customers may stay here for a week with us, just to be able to go through and look at products, check the colors, make sure everything's correct before they sign off on any type of label products that they'll be purchasing from us. Right now the office is kind of empty because we have everybody working from home. So most of our customer service, pretty much all of our customer service, we have a few people that come in the office right now. Most of the main upper management is actually on site because we have to be here. When you go into the manufacturing plant, you'll see how many employees we actually have back there. They're producing probably about 300 plus employees in this building. Wow. We work 24/7, by the way, too. So we never shut down. All right, so building's kind of split in two. You have the parent company, which is Consolidated Label on this side. The division I work for, which is kind of the online division, is what we do. But I work for both companies. I kind of do a little bit of everything. So because everybody works here more than they are at home, we try to give a nice environment for the employees. So we have entertainment rooms in here that you can see. Which right now there's nobody in there, but I can go around here and turn on the lights and I'll show you. A lot of company events that we've done. So, we hit milestones and those types of things. This is the first one we did back in 2004 when we were all young, starting the company. I showed you how small we were. There's Elvis, he used to work for us at one point. We try to really take care of our employees. So these are the types of things that we do when we hit milestones. We take them all on cruises. We shut the company down over the weekend. We take everybody out. This is one that you'll understand here, that which is our Epcot we did. This is with our launch when we went to, we opened up our Ireland division. So we have a division of Ireland. We've got one in Reno, Nevada. We have another location in Kansas City, Missouri, and Scranton, Pennsylvania. There's a kitchen here. Got to have the 1980 edition USA versus USSR bubble hockey. And obviously the multi-kid Pac-Man machine. A lot of guys come here at lunchtime and they play video games. We have our own IT department, programming, graphics division. So a lot of these guys that work for us, I'm the senior employees, I'm the old guy. Most of these guys are young, so we try to hire good talent here, and with that, we like to give them a good environment for them to work in. So to have good people, they want to have a nice place to work. So hence the video games. This Pac-Man, 1980 USS, Miracle on Ice. I was able to get this. I love this machine. So we do competitions where everybody, we get everybody together and they'll play for a ring, and the ring gets passed around and who gets to win. So this is a fun game here. Big time Star Wars fans here though. We had a customer that ordered labels from us, and he produced these types of signs, so we kind of worked out a deal where he made us an actual sign that we could put on there. They've got products and things up there on the back.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So we do a lot of social. We've got, this a lot of informational type, how to produce, how to make your own labels, those types of things. So we do run a lot of that through this space over here. So we kind of live by this acronym, which is STICK. Solve, teamwork, integrity, create, and know-how. So all of the employees, we try to encompass that in what they do. So everybody kind of thinks the same way when it comes to making decisions and handling customers is how we handle it. So this is what we kind of live by. And here's my office. So this is where all the magic happens. Oh yeah. That's a Banksy piece right there. I wish it was a real one. It's just a print. It's supposed to be like this. There we go. There's the goose. That's the golden goose. They usually have the golden egg laying around here somewhere too. Han Solo. Sitting on the shelf.
This is your world here.
This is my world. Yeah, these are the types of things that I do. So a lot of building plans, this is all I've been working on right now, is just putting equipment in our space to figure out how it fits. We wanted to create some spaces for the customers to sit so they can have a kind of closed room. I call this a travel / Indiana Jones room. I just set this up so it's kind of like, it's the travel room. So it's the world travel space. It's kind of like somewhere where you think Indiana Jones would be sitting, chilling out.
Smoking a cigar.
Smoking a cigar, drinking coffee. So this is the consolidated side of the business. This is where they've got their marketing department, and then they've got their own customer service down here. Same thing we have on our side of the business. So you see some of the things the guys do. Just kind of creative people. Rob made that out of cardboard. Like I said earlier, we have nice spaces for employees to kind of relax and do things while they're here because they're here so long. So we've given them some cool spaces like the entertainment room. We actually have our gym here too. So, when people are done with work, they can come and work out.
Wow.
And we have showers in the bathroom, so, if somebody wants to, when they get done with work or on their lunch break, they can work out and then they can go jump in the shower and go back to work, or they can do before they go home. So we'll have people, right now it's shut down because of COVID. So this is one of the areas that we're just kind of keeping a lockdown until everything gets back. But there'll be people in here working out at 3 o'clock in the morning that are doing a night shift, and then they go home. So we try to make it so that everybody is comfortable and they really like what they're doing, and it gives them, enjoyment to be at the building. This side, this one's more like they have the pool table. I actually have an original Simpsons pinball machine that we purchased. That one was completely revamped back to its original condition. We purchased this for people to be able to play. Pretty cool stuff. Still working. Yeah, that's kind of like a double negative, isn't it? Considering we're a label company. All right, this is where we have where we manufacture. This is where all the manufacturing. So this building, this space, the whole building is 180,000 square feet from the office to the back. We got 45,000 office. Manufacturing 62,500 square feet. All manufacturing. These are all what's called flexo presses. This is where they put ink in the presses. We have print plates. You know, they get to a 10-color process, UV coating, those types of things, make an impervious label for customer products. In this case, you know, he could be running 10 different color inks to be able to produce it. Mix ourselves here, so we have kind of like when you go to Home Depot to mix paint, we have a whole area where we do is mix all the colors. When we produce product off this side, it has to be inspected. So you know, we might produce a roll in a larger format, and then when it comes to the customer, we have to take that roll and bring it down to the format so they can put it on products. So a lot of this equipment here is what these girls are doing. They'll take this product and they'll run it down in a smaller format roll. Now we're going into the raw material warehouses where we install. So what we're known as a converter. So what we do is we convert raw material to a product. So it comes in a large format roll, we print and produce it down to a smaller roll. So this is where we store all the raw material from here. Once again, this has to be a controlled environment. The whole building is under AC. Labels, when it comes to paper products and humidity, they don't conform properly. So just like a sponge. So if you have paper product and you get a lot of humidity, it wants to curl. It sucks up the moisture. So we have to keep the environment cooler for us to be able to control and make that product stay flat. The building here is we have 24-foot racks that are in this space. So to dense the storage down, we run these turret lifts that will go, and I'll show you those. They run all the way up to the ceiling to get everything from it. And that's called a turret forklift, a man-up system, where the guy goes up with us. So you can see what he's doing. So you get on a 6-foot aisle, and then the fork's going sideways. And you can pull that product out and turn it around and bring it back to the other side. So it really, you're able to get your aisles down to 6-foot aisles. So that's a 24-foot fan. This space is another 62,500 square feet. That fan will actually turn the air and destratifies the conditions in the building across all of this space. So we want to try and keep the air equal from floor to ceiling. That's why you'll see that thing running. It pushes the air over the racks. Why it has those winglets on it is to actually move air over the equipment. A lot of high-speed roll-up doors. We try to control the atmosphere from one location to the next. So depending upon where we are in the building, manufacturer want to keep coolers. They run a lot of heaters and those types of things. Whereas the raw material, we got to stay cool. Also with our finished goods that are in the back here for the online stuff. So this is the shipping department. This is where we ship all our orders out. Customer places an order by 5 p.m. We ship the order same day. So we try to stock everything. We got probably over 6,000 SKUs in this space back there. So we're sitting on 27 acres here, and we'll poke out when we go out. I'll show you around the side. We can show you how big the field is out back. If I didn't have as many trees back there, it's a great pipeline spot. These guys are pulling products, so they're shipping out here. These guys ship, morning. The guys who get in and they ship until probably 6 o'clock at night, trying to get the orders out from the customer. We have different various equipment like these waves. It's called a work assist vehicle. These guys can drive around and pick some of these products. Makes it more efficient for them to be able to go up and down on these instead of the bigger lifts. So this is a product like this. Somebody wants to order a label and an all temperature adhesive in a specific size. We have products that will stick on, this could be on a wine bottle or something like that. So they need to be all temp adhesive. So when you put it in a cold environment, the adhesive still adheres to the product. So this is the shipping department. This is where we pump out the orders every day. Good day. How you doing? Back here we've got 40 tons of AC just flowing through this space. And here's where they would pull product from the inside of the rack. So these guys will pull product on this side, and then the upper area they would go on the back side and they will pick product from the other side of the rack. Quantity, so they can order 10 sheets. Mark?
Morning, Tim.
They want to buy 10 sheets, and these guys will go through and pull all these orders out for the customer. They get 5 sheets, 2 sheets. Well, you can order 1 sheet of labels and we'll sell that. So we are an eco-friendly company. Issues with when you have liners and label product, it's really hard to recycle the liners themselves because they use silicone to be able to release the adhesive off of the carrier sheet, we call it. So we teamed up with a company last year where it's an innovative system, and they are in Plant City, where they take all of our matrix, which would be the rewind product that you would pull off of the labels, any of the waste material that we have. It could be from liners to a PET clamshell. We take that and put it in Gaylords, and we have 2 trucks that leave here a week. They go to Plant City, they take the product, they grind it up into little pellets under high heat pressure, and they produce energy from it. So everything that leaves this building is recycled 100% and makes energy from it. And that is really awesome for us. You know, the technology's finally caught up to the point where we're not putting product in the landfill. The only thing that leaves from this building is wet waste, which is like people's kitchen waste that you would have at your house. Everything that leaves this building gets recycled and turned into energy 100%. So we've given them a mini mart cafe area. So these guys actually don't have to leave. They can actually come here and pull lunch out of the kitchen. We have a company that comes and fills this up every day, and it's an honor system. So if somebody comes in, they they want to get a Coke and a candy bar, they go up and they pay for it themselves. So we'll do a lot of big company meetings back here in this space. So the building was set up for expansion, so you can always move out to the side of the building here. So we've got enough room on the side if we ever want to expand manufacturing. We can go this way. We can bring the building over this side. I've actually flown kites on this field over here, this back area. I just wait and look for that flag to see where it's blowing from, and that's where I go. A lot of my testings happen there and on the back of the property. We do have a harem of gopher turtles on the property. So there is there would be the alpha male is actually back there. He's probably been here since the 80s. He's probably 45 years old, I'd say. The guy's got to be, I don't know, 3 feet around. He's massive, and he's got a whole harem of female gophers on the back property there. So we go back there and we feed them throughout the day. Now, Rushhampton built this building back in '82. They had workout facilities. Those are a lot of things that I wanted to bring back to the space. Was to kind of revive the building and get it back to its heyday in '82. So when you look at the plans, and I have original plans of this building from 1982, what we're standing on right now is a running track. So he used to like to work out, during the day. So when you see the walkway that runs all the way around the building, he goes all around. It's a 1/4 mile track exactly. I used to run this myself and time it. So this people can come out here, and we have employees throughout the day. They'll go and they'll walk the track and those types of things. We call this our Zen garden, where we created so the employees can come out and they can sit out here, and take a break. Traveler palms we put in. We've got lobster claw plants in the corner over there. Kind of wanted to make this feel really tropical. People can get away from their job and they can come outside and get fresh air, hang out. Or if people want to come out here and smoke a cigar, they can smoke a cigar.
Well, Kenny, thanks for the tour of the facility. That was awesome. I've never been in a plant quite like that. It was really cool.
Yeah, I mean, we try to have a cool environment for people to work. in the label industry, we try to be the best for our customers. We try to produce a good product, give people the resources to create their own labels.
Well, how can they find you?
Well, if anybody is looking to produce their own labels, you can make your own stickers from those. You can do CD address labels. You're going to go to onlinelabels.com, and that's where you'll find resources and tools for printing software, all different types of various products and labels that they can use to create their own labels. It could be, if you have a soap company or a candle company, those types of things, you go to us and we can sell you a label that you can produce on your own, and you can have 100% clarity as to how your label can be created because you do it on your own.
So the next stickers that you buy off of DraytonCallison.com or worldsgreatestkiting.com are going to be from this building right here. They probably passed through Kenny's hands at some point.
Yes, they will. This is true.
Yeah. Kenny, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Okay.
See ya.
Thanks, guys.
Hey friends, thanks for watching today. If you like what you're seeing, hit like, hit subscribe, hit that bell notification button so you don't miss out on any of these adventures ever again. I appreciate you being here with me today. I'll see you in the next video.